What's going on YouTube? Detroit Review with another video, and today we're talking about Sony's E3 2015. So it was a really good show. I cannot hate on the show itself. Like, it was really good. A lot of games that we didn't see or had known were going to be announced were announced, and it was a really good show overall. But did it win E3? That's like the biggest question on everybody's mind. That's what everybody wants to know. So I'll tell you after we talk about the things that were announced. So first, Sony started off with the biggest game, in my opinion, of the whole show, which is The Last Guardian. That's right, it is not a myth. The game is made. It is still looking pretty good. It actually still looks just like how they revealed it. Pretty sure it's gonna be on PS4, of course, and it's just looking really nice. It was, I don't know, I was kind of expecting more from it, but you know, what we saw, I guess it was a good show. But like I said, I was expecting a little bit more because it's been gone for so long. Then I was just expecting something, you know, deeper maybe. I'm not really 100% sure what I expected after all these years, but I am glad that it is real. Second, they started showing some stuff about Street Fighter. We already know about these. You know, it's Street Fighter. What else do you really need? It looks good. That's about all I can have to say about that. Then they had a whole new demonstration of No Man's Sky. They talked about how big the game was again. Blah blah blah. We already know about that. It showed that everything in the world is destructible and things like that. So blah 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 again. You know what I mean? Like, we already know. Good. It was still a good demonstration, but still. Next, they showed Meteor Molecule's newest game called Dreams. This game is interesting. Like, it's not a game that I plan on buying or anything, but it's a game that does look like creative and imaginative. It looks very creative. That's what I'm gonna just leave it at that. So it looks really good. Basically, it's like you can draw anything, you can shape anything, you can download stuff from different, from other people, and then, you know, craft that how you like it. It looks good, pretty good, but it's one of those games where either you're gonna get it or you know you're not gonna get it. It's not like, it's more creative for people like who like Little Big Planet, but it's like it looks way more in depth or something. But yeah, it's a good new IP in my opinion. I liked it. It's interesting. Next thing they showed was Firewatch, which, I mean, one thing about Sony's conference is they used a lot of the terms console debut or first on PlayStation and things like that, which mean a lot of the games that they revealed that are new will be hitting Xbox eventually. But you know, it is what it is. I still like how they revealed a lot of their games and how they did it. But they showed a game called Firewatch, which looks like you're in a forest, and I guess you're supposed to be watching over it or something. I'm not really 100% sure what was going on in this game, but it did look pretty nice. It looked very nice. It looked like a first-person game where you just were talking to some lady, and then somebody was in your tower apparently. I'm not sure what the hell was going on. We'll probably get more information on it later on, probably more during E3. But I did like it. Then they showed some Destiny, and I'm gonna skip this because this is just stupid. I'm not gonna talk about a game that's already been out for like half a year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna talk about that. Then they showed some Assassin's Creed. Again, you know what Assassin's Creed is. They showed that you can play as another character and blah blah blah. That's, yeah, whatever. Then they showed some Batman. Of course they had to show it. They're the guys who got the first DLC and everything. But then they had a surprise, which is something that I kind of saw coming, but I didn't really believe it. And again, I feel like it's stupid and period. Like, it just seems like a dumb thing to spend money on. Is the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will have special missions and DLC first on PlayStation. Now, this is crazy because it's just an interesting thing that they would do. They're taking this from Microsoft after Microsoft has had it for like 7, 8, 9 years in a row. It's just a cool little thing that they did. It was kind of like a good stab to Microsoft, but it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I think they need to really stop buying these DLCs and just let this stuff die out. At least for these older games like Call of Duty and stuff. I feel like those just need to be, no one needs to spend money, millions of dollars on that, at least not in my opinion. Then, you know, Sony started to fall off a little bit with the Disney Infinity stuff. I don't know why that was something that they felt they should show on the PlayStation conference. I don't understand that. That could have been revealed later on. So I'm gonna just skip that. Of course, they showed Battlefront. We knew they had to show that as well because they are the leaders in that. They got the DLC. Seems like they're doing a lot of buying DLC first, like Microsoft used to do. I'm hoping that Microsoft stopped doing that altogether. To be honest with you, I don't want PlayStation to do it either. But hey, if they're gonna get it away from Microsoft, fine, I'll take it. But yeah, so they showed that, you know, it is what it is. That's a good looking game, first on that PlayStation or whatever and stuff like that. They did show some Uncharted, which it looks really good. I mean, it looks like a really fun game. For some reason, I mean, I know this is scripted and everything, but it just looks linear. I don't know. It just looked like everything was so rehearsed or something. I don't know. It still looks good, but I heard that the other games were even more linear. I don't know if that's just what I'm seeing, that it made me feel like it might have been linear, but it looks really good. Like, I really like how that game is. Might definitely try and pick that up if I get a PlayStation. So let's talk about the real stuff here. Let's talk about the games that were newly announced that we didn't ever hear of and that they just revealed on their console. So first, Guerrilla Games came out and they showed their newest IP called Horizon Zero Dawn. Now this game looks super badass. It looks really good. Like, the graphics on it is amazing. I mean, you just expect that from this company now. And the gameplay looks really good. So it's basically just like robotic dinosaurs running around and you're like a hunter or something. I still don't know what the hell was going on, but the game looks really good. I really like that game. Then they revealed a new Hitman game, and it looks like they're going to be getting some content exclusive for PlayStation 4 or getting it first, whatever. Again, another thing that's going to be on Xbox that they revealed. Next, they showed Square Enix came out and they showed the actual remake of Final Fantasy VII. Everyone's favorite Final Fantasy is finally being remade. Square Enix did not troll us this conference. They actually listened and they made the remake. It's about damn time. And this game will also be on Xbox, so you will not have to worry if you have an Xbox. It will be going there as well. Now, this is one of the more bigger blunders in my opinion. They revealed Shenmue 3, but they didn't really reveal it. It was weird. It's like they brought a Kickstarter game to their conference, and I don't understand that mentality really. I don't really like that. I mean, I thought if you were gonna bring this game out, you should have been paying for it, and you're getting it like, and not only that, like they're rewarding Sony for this. That's one of the things that I don't understand. They're rewarding Sony by making the game PlayStation 4 and PC exclusive if you back the project. And I don't understand that at all. Like, that seems stupid. Like, why are you helping them when they not helping you in a way? You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I felt about it. Hopefully they decide to bring that to Xbox. I'm really hoping that they do. If they don't, then that's just another reason to get a PlayStation besides The Last Guardian. But yeah, and that's really it. They started talking about, you know, some TV service and stuff like that. I don't care about that. You know, that just doesn't matter. So what I really thought about their E3 is I thought it was really good. It was solid. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed what they showed. But a lot of the times they were using like console debut first on PlayStation, content coming first on PlayStation. You know, things like that. which entails me that it is going to be on both platforms. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that is probably the only fall that they had, is a lot of the stuff is going to go on Xbox. And you know, and during the Microsoft E3, they were talking about this is exclusive, this is exclusive, this is exclusive, this is exclusive for the holiday, such and stuff like that. And even though I didn't like that holiday one, they did show it. Oh, another game that I forgot to talk about was the Final Fantasy World. That is an exclusive to PlayStation, which is looking really good. It looks like they mixed up all of the Final Fantasy creatures and characters into one little kind of cutesy game. It looks cool. I like it. But was it enough to really win E3? I don't know. But like I said, it was a solid conference. I enjoyed it. But they had a couple like fallouts. Like I said, the content stuff, the Shenmue thing really kind of hurt them for me. It was like, wow, whoa, you know, I was hyped. I was like, oh shit, it's Suzume or Shenmue 3 is coming out for PlayStation exclusively, and then they're like, no, this game is being kickstarted. Like, if you want it, you have to buy it now. That's how I felt about it, and it was like a kind of a punch in the stomach, because that means the game really hasn't even been developed at all yet. That's the downfall for me, and they hurt themselves, in my opinion, for that. But like I said, overall, I'd have to give them an 8 or 8.5 if I had to give it a number. Maybe even a 9. Like, I could even go up to a 9. But I still believe that Microsoft's E3 was a little bit better. Even if you don't care about backwards compatibility and things like that, their announcements were just, it was like really good. And then they took a jab at PlayStation with the you don't have to pay for games that you already have and stuff like that. Like little things like that. That was the biggest announcement of the all E3, in my opinion. So that's really it. I still think it was very close. This was like the best E3 from every conference that I've seen besides EA. Every conference was A1, like top tier, good shit. They showed gameplay, they showed release dates, they showed, features, they showed everything that we wanted. Shenmue 3, Final Fantasy, Last Guardian, we saw all of these games, and it was just, Gears of War 4, Halo, all of these games. It's really cool when the conferences go like that. So that's really all I got, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.